What is up, everybody? Ascendant V here, bringing you a deck profile of Star Seraph Clowns. I made this deck in honor of Infinity being finally announced for the OCG, or rather TCG, and I just want to bring you guys this deck profile so you guys can probably make it all the much more quicker. So we start off with 3 chair and move on to 3 of stick. We play 3 scale. This is a bit of a personal preference choice because I really like playing Scale along with Scout. They're not necessary for the deck, but I decided to play them because I just have a lot more fun when I use them. But if you want to side that out, maybe you want to go with a Heroic Challenger, what is his name? Not Thousand Blades, the other one. Assault Halberd, yeah. Then maybe you want to go with that. But then we move on to the Clown Engine, moving right along. We play 3 of Damage Juggler, 2 Hat Tricker, 1 Trick Clown, that's the golden ratio right there. And then another personal choice of mine, I decided to run the 1000 Blade, so we can run a bit of a Clown Blade engine. This is mostly because I like to get what's-his-face, Ptolemaeus out as quickly as possible. So if I can just destroy one of my Trick Clowns, I can like instantly bring out a rank. I can bring out Ptolemaeus almost instantly because of his effect. Because I play the Deltaros, that means that I can instantly make him if I just and go into infinity if I just decide to go with that. But that rounds up most of the Clown Blade and the Star Seraph. So for generic support, we have Summoner Monk, 2 of them, 2 Honest, and then 1 Thunder King Ryo. It's a bit of a floodgate, and you most likely want to run him. So yeah, let's just roll with it. Besides that, we have 3 Rank Up Magic Barion's Force. You'll see why we run that, as well as Rank Up Magic Quick Chaos in a minute. Then, because I kind of had extra room, I decided to put in 2 MSTs. Then I have 2 Photon Lead. This is another personal choice. You could go with a Celestial Transformation as well, but I personally like Photon Lead a bit more because of, if you can see it, it reads Special Summon 1 level 4 lower light monster from your hand in face of attack position. So that just lets you get out a scale as quickly as possible, and once you get out scale, you can use his effect to go into another Star Seraph, most likely Stick, and from Stick you just search out your Sovereignty, and you basically go off from there. Moving right along to traps, we run 3 Reckless Greed, just to get to our combo pieces quicker. 2 Mirror Force for protection. 2 Breakthrough Skill. In case we run into the mirror match and we're facing against another Cyber Dragon Infinity. And 1 Solemn Warning, just to, cover our bases as quickly as possible. But that makes up our main deck right there. 40 cards. Just go right through them. Other than that, we go on to the extra deck. Now, I'm missing a couple of cards from the extra deck, most notably Ptolemaeus and Cyber Dragon Infinity. Well, that's a bit understandable that I don't have Infinity, considering that he's not out. But other than that, I just don't have Ptolemaeus yet. They're coming in the mail, but I would want to get this video out as soon as possible because I just want to bring out more content for you guys. So yeah. So these 2 would be the Ptolemaiuses. You run Ptolemaeus because, well, he's Ptolemaeus and he can get you into Cyber Dragon Infinity, so why not run him, Because it's a Star Seraph deck, and because I love this card, I decided to run 2 Star Seraph Sentry. He requires 3 level 4 monsters. Wait, let me just get him in frame there. And what he basically does is he can negate effects on the field, and if he does negate an effect of a monster, it loses half its attack. which is awesome. I just really like running this card, and I hope you guys will too if you see this video. He's one of my favorite cards in the game overall, and I just love running him. Other than that, we run 2 Stellar Knight Deltaros, so we can just like get cards off of the field for days, because you know of Star Seraph Scepter's ability to pop 1 monster on the field, and then Deltaros will let you pop another. So that's a total of 2 monsters off the field, and it's just really helpful in general. Plus, he's also another target for Ptolemy's effect, which he'll get you another Xyz material off of him, so that's good. Then we have Mini Infinity here, also known as number 104 Masquerade. He'll let you stop things from being activated during the battle phase by detaching 1 Xyz material, so that's really good. And then if you guys remember, I'm running the Barion's Force and the Rank of Magic Quick Chaos because I run number C102 Star Seraph, let's see, that's Archfiend Seraph. And what he does is basically, if this card would be destroyed, you can detach 2 Xyz material from this card. And when the last Xyz material is removed from this card, you inflict 1500 damage to your opponent. And if he has 102, the normal version of himself, attached to him, you can negate effects and reduce your opponent's monster attack to 0. So he's just like an all-around awesome boss monster. Other than him, we also run the 1 Umbral Horror Masquerade. He's the beefed out version of Mini Infinity right there. And he's just an awesome card to play. He does basically the exact same thing, but after his effect goes off, you also have your opponent's life points, which is just like ungodly. It's basically like if you're using Solemn Judgment, except your opponent, you're doing it for your opponent, and you're negating their own effects. So it's just like, why wouldn't you run it? We run 1 CXC's Barian Hope, because Hope is in here just because, like, when you're struggling out there on the field, you just go like, oh man, I wish I had some hope, right? So you just go into him. If you use one of your other CXC's monsters to get him out, he'll have 5 Xyz materials, so he's going to be 5,000 attacking monster. So you're just like, oh man, I got this game in the bag. So, yeah, that's just a good card to run. Then we have the 2 Nova. Because Nova is your like main card you want to go into off of Ptolemy's, because like everything else is basically irrelevant when it comes to playing the game. I would run Pleiades, but I kind of ran out of room. If I had to choose anything to get rid of, I would probably go for I'd go for the Umbral Horror Masquerade and Mini Infinity or Masquerade. But yeah, that's what I would probably take out. And then the last card I would run, would be the Cyber Dragon Infinity, which is what these 2 cards are making place for. And yeah, that's the deck profile, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe in the comment section below. And generally in the below area of the video. Then you can find it like down there-ish. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys next time. See ya!